thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, hey y'all. ScrewTube has cut the sound off of my channel, but I want to make this video. Want to make it very, very quick. Very, very quick. Thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, black people? What's up in the chat? You know, your boy Lawyer Henderson doing big things. What's up in the chat? What's up in the chat? Like, share, and subscribe. Today on the Lawyer Henderson Show, we're talking about the sisters recognizing that black men are right about what's going on in this country. Thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. That we basically are right about relationships, and we've been right. And we're going to talk about that. All right, all right. Pick up the book, Foolish American Politics, brothers and sisters. Pick up the book, Foolish American Politics, brothers and sisters. Pick up the book, Foolish American Politics. It is already hit stores, and you can get your copies right now wherever books are sold. Wherever books are sold, brothers and sisters, hit the cash out, a dollar sign, Lawyer Henderson 40. Hit the cash out, dollar sign, Lawyer Henderson 40. Hit the cash out, dollar sign, Lawyer Henderson 40. All right, let's get to it. Today we're talking about sisters who are actually coming to realize that black men were right about the breaking up the black family. We are finally getting a lot of black women waking up talking about the fact that black men was right about the breaking up of the black family. Brothers and sisters, we had a lot of black women for the last 3 or 4 months, brothers and sisters, who were telling us that we were correct about the destruction of the black family. Thumbs up, baby. Thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe, my man, my woman. Come on, black power, baby. Let me tell you something. To take the men out of the home and to try to get white supremacists, and government assistance like food stamps, or trying to get some type of temporary job, or staying in these ghettos where you don't have to pay entire rent. The government pays the half of the rent, what they call the projects. That was a situation where the black man was told he had to leave. Okay? Okay, the white man is giving black women all kinds of jobs next to him, and that has kept our women basically coming home to an empty home, where they are not having a man in the house, no leadership for the children as well. This have became a huge problem for the black community. This have became a huge problem for the black community. Hit that thumbs up, brother. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Like and share and subscribe to this. We're going to be talking to the sisters today. Sisters, you got to understand that leadership from the black man is powerful. Sisters, you got to understand that leadership from the black man is powerful. Sisters, you got to understand that leadership coming from the black man is powerful. The reason why we have a snow bunny crisis, my sister, is because The white woman is learning how to basically take leadership from a black man to try to take us away from y'all. Let's say it again. Take take they're learning the black man's struggle. They're learning to understand the black man, and that's the reason why they understand how to take us away from y'all. They are learning how to take us away from y'all because they understand or they try to understand the black man's struggle in the U.S. They are trying to understand that. And as more as black women basically try to circumvent around the truth by listening to these white supremacists, listening to the black feminists, the white feminists, you are missing out on your man's leadership. You are missing out on your man leadership, black woman. You are missing out on your black man's leadership. And the reason why you are missing out on your black man's leadership is because you are interfering with him being a man. You are interfering with him being a man. You are interfering with him being a man. Come on, my black brothers and sisters, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. So sisters are waking up. Now there was a black sister, there was a sister who decided that she's going to date a Brad. She's going to date a Brad. In fact, there have been a lot of black women who also are dating these Brads. And the Brads are killing them. The Brads is sending them up to the upper room and murdering them. And the police is trying to pretend like they don't have no evidence that the Brad killing these sisters. The police is acting like they don't have no evidence that these Brads are killing these sisters. Okay, thumbs up and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, brothers and sisters. Now, let's talk about it. Okay, since the 1960s, up until the 1960s and on, our marriages were 82% in the black community. That has been proven. That has been proven facts. That has been evidence that 82% of marriages were black folks in the United States in the 1960s up into the 1980s, brothers and sisters. Up into the 1960s, we had 80% of black marriages up into the 80s. But then the black feminist movement came and told black women, you're independent. You don't need a man. The black feminist movement with the white feminists told black women they don't need us, brothers and sisters. And now they basically got all these warfares. They got our kids. We're going into these decrepit schools that's not teaching them a damn thing, where the white supremacists and the white man it continues to provide them with poor education, and he has basically got everybody's contribution to the world besides his own. He's leaving out everybody's contributions to the world besides what he claims that he did. Okay? That's a destruction of the mind, brothers and sisters. That's a destruction of the mind. Also, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that we basically had a lot of time to try to correct the black man and black woman's relationship. We had a lot of time to try to correct the black man and black woman's relationship. Okay? So we can blame each other all we want. We can blame each other all we want. But go back and look at my YouTube video when I talk about black female and black male female relationships under global white supremacy. Black male female relationships under global white supremacy, guys. You got to look at that video and see where we at. There was a lot of black YouTubers talking about that these black women had a mixer in Dallas, Texas, and no one showed up. They were talking about the black mixer, that black women having a mixer in Dallas, Texas, or Houston, or one of them, where black men didn't show up. Well, they had some black men who showed up later on at that mixer. Okay, and you have all of these people out here saying, well, is black women hard to date? Is black women hard to date? Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. there is a constant divide in the black community. There is a constant divide in the black community. You have a lot of black men who are dating outside the race. You have a lot of black men who are dating outside the race. You got some black women who are also dating outside the race. You got some black women who are also dating outside the race. And let me tell you, that is hard, brothers and sisters. As I talk about the snow bunny crisis, as Dr. Umar Johnson talked about, we talk about the snow bunny crisis like Dr. Johnson talked about. We also talk about certain recent revelations where a brother is dating Bill Gates' daughter. We're talking about the revelation that Chris Rock now is dating a white woman. Why is it that when black men get money, they start dating outside the race? Why is it that when black men get money, they start dating outside the race? Come on, brothers and sisters, talk to us. Talk to me. What's going on? There is a snow bunny crisis, like Dr. Umar Johnson said. There is a snow bunny crisis. Now, let me talk to the sisters in here for a minute, and then I'm getting off the live. Let me talk to the sisters again, and then I'll get off the live. Sisters, you have to understand that the reason why brothers are leaving you is because you're working 5 days a week next to that white man. You must understand that even though that some of y'all who do date a Brad, it is not the same thing where a black man dating a white woman. Remember, the black man who is dating the white woman have a self hatred. You have a self hatred too when you date Brad, but the only difference is that Brad's people run the world. That's the reason why I say it's difficult for a black woman to date a Brad versus a black dude dating a white woman. Most of the time, the white woman do let a black man basically run a relationship. But Brad is not going to let you, sisters, run a relationship how you want it. They're not, you're going to have to lose the black girl attitude when you get with Brad. You're going to have to lose, and you do lose, the black girl's attitude when you get with Brad. And you have done that because you respect him, you worship him more than you worship your own black men. And this is the reason then why black relationships are not working. This is the reason why black relationships is not working. Come on, black sisters and brothers. Come on, black sisters and brothers. Hit that thumbs up button. Get on your cash out. $ Lawyer Henderson 40. Now, again, sisters, that black girl attitude has to be thrown in the trash. I often say where black women get their attitudes from is that because they on a job with white men for a long time, they come home and treat their black husbands like crap, their black boyfriends like crap. So what ends up happening is when your husband basically um, ask you to go fix him a bologna sandwich, or ask him to cook, or ask him to say, hey baby, can you do this or can you do that? I understand that everybody get tired. I understand that people get tired, women get tired, you with the children all day or what have you. Okay, but you gotta understand if your man is working full time, sisters, you don't really need to work full time if unless you have unless there's a struggle relationship, unless there's a struggle relationship where you have to bring more money into the household. So I get that. But the fact of the matter is that if the man is out there making the money, sisters, you should be taking care of the children. You probably can go out and get a part-time job, but let your men run the household. You are wondering why you're coming home to a two-story house that is empty, that has nobody there, that is empty, has nobody there. The white women know that you're single. The white women knows that you're single. Every time that you move into the white communities and white neighborhoods, sisters, by yourself, the white women see you taking that trash out by yourself. The white women see that you're taking that trash out by yourself to the dumpster. They see that. They see that you're by yourself in that two-story home that you have just purchased for $400,000. You understand? So what you have to understand is that the white woman, the Karen and the Beckys, they see you single. And so they'll come up and say, "Hey, Letitia, hey, we were hoping that you want to be a part of the association and you can help us." No, sisters, you are already working Monday through Friday at a job where you are doing so much work and you're not making yourself available for black men that may want to date you. You're not making yourself available to black men who may want to date you. Now let's look at this. Let's look at it, brothers and sisters. Let's look at the destruction of the black family first with the black feminists. Okay. Next, we'll look at the fact of the lies of being independent. Rent is going up, mortgage is going up, the actual cost of a house is around $400,000. The actual cost to pay off a house is $400,000 with a 30-year fixed rate, 30-year fixed mortgage rate, where you have to pay also addition to the interest. You have to pay property taxes. Sisters, you have to also pay association fees if you're in a neighborhood that collect them, and you have to pay, like I said, property taxes. Sisters, you need a man with you. If you go out and get a home by yourself without bringing the man in there first, you're going to have a problem. Let me say that again, sisters, if you didn't hear that. If you basically trying to get a home and purchase a home without having a man there to help you, you're going to have all kinds of problems. Okay? Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Now, finally, I want to talk to the sisters about this. Okay, there was a few sisters over here. Some of them say, "Well, I submit to my man," and then there was other women who had a problem with that. This sister's fine. She's attractive. She say her man pay all the bills, and if she did, at one point she said she did have a job, and when she had that job, she brought all of her money back to her husband, right? And a lot of women was on the comment like, "Oh, there's no way I'm gonna bring all that money back to my husband. The hell no." And it is not about you bringing money back to your husband like that's your pimp or something. No, what she is saying is that her money and her husband money is their money collectively. It's in a joint account. You can have a separate account from your husband, but marriage couples like to have also a joint account so that when you basically need to spend money together, you basically can come together and talk about what that money means for you and how we're going to spend that money respectfully among you two. What we need for the children, something what we need for like to fix something around the house, or it's just a common goal for you all to just discuss certain things, and that's what she was talking about. Now, another video came on. I can't show you the video, but I'm just talking about another video came on just recently where a black woman, a black sister dated a white man. She dated a Brad, and she started to blame black men fault because the Brad, the white dude, treated her like shit. The white dude treated her like crap. I'm trying to stop cussing. The white dude treated her like crap. What do you expect when you date those brats? They're going to call you all kinds of nigger whores, nigger bitches. They're going to call you all kinds of things like that. What do you expect? You want to talk about black women talking about they're least protected in society? Well, you have to understand when you're calling yourself independent, baby, you are on your own. Ain't no such thing as protection. You got to protect yourself when you claim that you're independent. Ain't no man is coming to your rescue. Why? Because a woman who do not want to basically come under a leadership of a man, she basically is saying, I'm an island to myself, and therefore, if you're an island to yourself, then that means that you have to also protect yourself. You understand? That means that you have removed away from the black man's leadership, sweetheart. You have removed from the way from the black man leadership, sweetheart. You cannot talk about you being the less protected in society when you have removed yourself away from the black man's leadership, sweetie. That is basically common sense. That is common sense. Okay? So I wanted to talk about these sisters now online. And they're saying, you brothers, y'all are finally right. When you have black men not showing up at mixers that only involve black women, that becomes a problem. When you have black men not showing up at mixers where black women are trying to find a mate, that becomes a problem. A problem. Let me tell you what the problem is. Black women basically get their education from the white man. Bottom line. Y'all get your education from Brad, okay? Y'all get all types of advice from your mothers who don't have a husband. You get advice from the pastors. You get all of your advice from your friends. You get all of your advice from everybody besides black men who you say you want to date. Let me say that again. You get all your advice from everybody else besides the black men who you say you want to marry. Okay? So if you're trying to get advice, sisters, to try to get a man, and to remove yourself away from being in that two-story home by yourself with your cat or your dog, you got to start taking advice from a black man. You can ask other black men, well, how do I become a woman and a chosen woman for this black man? It's very simple. You ask another black man. You cannot ask no woman. You can't ask no pastor. You can't ask your mama. You can't ask no relationship experts, sisters and brothers, because those people are not going to be the one who has to deal with you when you have an emotional breakdown. You cannot ask anybody else when you basically have to deal with a man who's going to handle you when you basically sitting there in pain, when you have to deal with issues, when you have to deal with white supremacists at your job. That is none of those people who you're seeking advice from, they're not going to help you. You know who's going to be able to give you some real crucial and constructive advice is going to come from that black man, because the black man understands white supremacy. He understands what his women are going through because they're going through the same thing. And you cannot just come to the black men when the white supremacists start messing with you. Let me say that again, black women. You cannot start just coming and trying to hang out with the black men when white folks start threatening you. When they start messing with your children, now you want to call on the black man. When they start messing with your children, now you want to call on the black man. You can't do that. So, sisters, you got to basically understand that if you don't want to take leadership from the black man, okay, then yes, go out there and try to date a Brad or a Jose or a Lee, some Asian dude, and they're gonna let you know what's up. Because that black girl attitude, you're not going to do that with them. That black girl attitude, you're not going to do that with them. To make a long story short about today's discussion, of course, is that so this sister got on YouTube and said, and start crying. I was married to a white man, and Brad and brothers, it's your fault that I was married to this Brad and he treated me wrong. How is it my fault that you dated a Brad who was calling you all kinds of nigger bitches? What? Let me ask you that again. How is it my fault that you decide that you want to basically to date a Brad who was calling you all kind of nigger bitches? Okay? How is it my fault that you decide that you want to date and have sex and have children by a Pookie and Ray Ray, and then as you get older, now you want to come to the black man who is about something. Let me ask you again: why is it when you're in your prime, in 18 through 25, you want to start dating these Pookies and Ray Rays who is slutting you out? And then as you get older, your biological clock start ticking. Oh, now you want a black man about business. It is too late now. You've already have 3 or 4 kids now. As the late great Kevin Samuels said, you're gonna die alone. Okay? This is Lawyer Henderson TV. Thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Leave your feedback. If I'm wrong, give me your comments. Take care.